that there's two types of Eis Ratzon L'mayla, two times that Hashem has a special time that He cares and wants to help us. Al derech mashal. Imagine that there was a king, and he had a ben chacham, he had a smart son, mutzlach, very matzliach, u'lamelech yeshuraf kavod mimenu, harei ma'ir ratzon eitzel hamelech. He has this great son, his son gives him a lot of nachas, he's making treaties, and he's doing things to expand the malchus, he's acting like royalty, he's, amazing, everybody looks up to him, and the king has a tremendous Eis Ratzon whenever he sees him. He comes, he says, Dad, I really need an extra $100 million, I need to expand a deal and want to make a treaty with a different country. The king says, sure, of course. What a nachas. Yesh oid bechinas shel Eis Ratzon. There's another bechina of Eis Ratzon. Kasha yesh lemelech ben mefager. When the king has a troubled child who's a little off, who's not all there. Asher lo yatzliach l'klum. He can't do anything right. V'hamelech yedeya. And the king knows. She'im hu lo yirachim alav. Ishma v'adei lo yirachim alav. My good kid, as much as he needs my help, but he's pretty capable. He can start his own business and he can do his own stuff. But this kid, if I'm not going to be there for him, nobody else is going to have mercy on him. Forget about it. I'm all he has. He can't make it on his own. And it awakens a ratzon, a tshuka, a desire to help this poor kid out of the great rachmanis mercy that he has on him. Not out of the great pride, but out of the great mercy that he has on this kid. Listen to these words. And the less that the child can actually accomplish, the less skill he has, the less he can do for himself. It awakens even more of an Eis Ratzon, because I have more mercy for my child. He can't even tie his shoes. Who's going to help him? I got to dig him out of trouble. I got to bail him out of jail. I got to be there for him because nobody else is going to help him. And the worse that he is, the more rachmanos that a king has, a proper father has on his child. V'kashi Yehudi nigash liyom hadin. Listen to this. When we go and we approach the days of awe, Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur, the days of judgment, v'avshe be'ein achas, even though through one eye, raya is shiflus atzma she'ein klum. With one eye, we have to realize the shiflus, the downtroddenness, that we're not worth anything. Look how low we are. Look how messed up we are. But raya be'ein hasheni, but with the second eye, we see that we are ben hamelech. I am not worth anything on my own, but I happen to be the son of a very, very big king. I have yichus, right? I'm a ben hamelech, I'm a prince. So then, az ein chiluk bein hamadregas hagdoilus b'yoyse shel roshechem shivtechem ziknechem shelehem yesh eis ratzon b'schos atzmam. Then there's no difference between the ones who make it in this world and in Ruchnius, the ones who make it in Ruchnius because they have their own schus atzmam, lebein hamadregos hanemuchos b'yoyse shel choytev eitzecha atshoyev memecha shegam aleim yesh eis ratzon b'bechinas hamusayreres al ben halo yutzlach. Every person is coming to Rosh Hashanah. And we think that Reb Chaim Kanievsky is going to be in the front, and Hashem is so happy and proud. And of course he is. He has schus atzmai. All the tzaddikim, all the people doing good, schus atzmai. And we say, what about me? We have to understand that the person judging us happens to be Avinu Malkeinu. And the less that we are capable, the more rachmanis he has. Of course, if we walk in there with an attitude, I don't want, I don't care, I don't need this, then you don't feel bad for the kid. Although you should feel even worse. He doesn't even have a proper attitude. But we walk into bracha and, oh Hashem, I wish I could have done better. I want to be there more for you. And kol kama shehaben pachos mesugal, the less that we are capable, misayir yoyser eis ratzon. It awakens a bigger eis ratzon. Yiddishkeit is not only for saints. The Torah is not only for tzaddikim. If so, we wouldn't have slachlanu 3 times a day. We wouldn't have Hashamnu Baganus. We wouldn't have al-chetz all the time. The Torah was set up for those who struggle. And there's no struggle that is big enough to stop Hashem from being an all-merciful God. In fact, the more struggle we have, the less we're good at this game called ruchnius, the more Rachmanas Hashem has for us. And therefore we have to use this Eis Ratzon to appeal to Hashem. Hashem, I want to be better, please help me. And of course He's going to have Rachmanas on us, because He's our Father. And a father has Rachmanas on his children. Sigh when they are making Him proud, and sigh when they struggle. In fact, the more they struggle, the more Rachmanas He has for them.